Deadman. Hate my life. This goes out to subscriber, student, Eric. This is tuned flat. This goes into the category of how many songs have been written with D, A, and G. Some of the biggest hits, so many songs, and this is a textbook example of how knowing your basic major chords can help you be a one-hit wonder. Not that Theory of a Deadman is, I'm just saying. It's been done. Catchy. So what's involved in here is major chords and strumming. Alright, so we're going to do, and by the way, that's pretty much the whole song too. I think it is the whole song. So we're starting with D major. What you want to do for this, 2, 3, 2 from the bottom up. And you ever seen guitar players have their thumb up here? There's a reason for that. What it allows you to do is be able to mute string 6. When you're strumming, it's hard to not hit. You only got, you know, what, that much room in between strings? So rather than try to keep from hitting that, we mute it with our thumb. Don't push down, just touch. So let's check each string. Mute. We're good. Here's the intro strum. Down, 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 up, down, up. 3, up, down, up. It kind of builds as the song progresses. The strum gets a little fuller. That's the same strum we're going to apply over A major. Now I want to give you a little trick with some of these major chord changes. You don't have to do it this way, especially if you're already comfortable with the A major this way. But your first finger on that 2nd fret G string can work as an anchor or a pivot to where we're going from the A or the D right into A major. You could just go middle 2D, 3rd finger 2B, and you've got that, okay? If you want, you can take your thumb up here to mute the low E. Actually, I suggest doing that. If you don't, the A major has an E in it, but it really shouldn't be on the bass side. But it's going to be harder because when you do this, it's going to want to drag these down. So take your time with it. Let's check them. Same strum. Down, 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 up, down, up. Up, down, up, into G major. 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. There's different ways to play these chords. This is the 4-finger version. It's also played like that. And this goes like that for all the chords. You can find, there's not just one way to play a chord. Same strum. 2, 3. Back into D major. Now check this out. 3rd finger. What you want to look for is what chords share some of the same notes. Well, G and D do if you do this version. 3rd finger, leave it where it's at. Middle goes back down. This is the first chord you did. So you don't have to lift the finger. Although if you haven't done this concept before, it's actually going to slow you down at first because you're going to want to lift everything. It's like, oops, which one do I lift? Over time, man, that stuff really works to your advantage. Okay, so you're back to the same strum. 3, So it does that a couple times. Then as the song builds, like I said, the strum knocks it up a notch. I call this the Green Day strum. Almost every poppy punk band in the 90s did this strum pattern in several songs over distorted rhythms and clean chords like this. Nothing changes on our chords, but the strum will now be down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So same chord progression, same amount of time is placed in there in the measures, but the strum has just filled in more, like I was saying. If you have to, break the strum into pieces. You can practice it over muted strings or just one chord or whatever. But down, 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 up, piece it. Down, 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 up, down, up, down. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And there you go. So don't try to get ahead of yourself and don't try to just guess it. Get comfortable with that pattern, okay? Okay, then when it changes, this would be the B section, and you're going to go to an A major now. It's just the same chords displaced. Starting with A major, and this time we're going to go, it's the full strum. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, G, down, down, up, down, B, up, down, down, up, down, up. See what happened there? The same strum that I used over A major, I split between two chords, the G and the D. Notice I'm on the A major longer, right? Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Then go back to the A. This time it's not as long. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So in this B section we go A, full strum, G half, D half. A half, G half, D whole. Whole meaning the full strum. What I call the Green Day strum. Okay, so you really are now seeing how important just the basic, people call them the campfire chords. So much you can do with them, man. It's cool. So that's back and forth, right, through the song. And when the solo comes in, it's one of those. This is another thing that happened a lot in the 90s. The 80s, we had a lot of shred. Yeah. In the 90s, we not so much anymore, except bands like Pantera. But you would get a lot of melody stuff. Like octaves was one of those things, and that's what's going on next. For an octave, we've got 7A, muted D, 9G. When you play these, I would try to mute the low E and angle this to where you're muting the B and the E, plus my pinky's muting the B. So I can now hit all six, but I'm only hearing the A and the G string because I'm muting. If I don't do that, it's going to be a mess. So what we're going to do is we're going to strum that, slide it a whole step flat. Flat means lower. Whole step is 2 frets, so 7-9 sliding to 5-7. Come back up, and this time we're going to strum and slide up a whole step to 9-11. So we have, and then back to the 7-9 with the sliding to 5-7. Rest and then up. That's all you need to do because that's going to repeat. Here it is slow. Alright, and that goes about 8 times. And that's it for the solo of that. You'll also notice my middle finger. You're like, what are you doing with that? You didn't mention that earlier. And I'm actually just, out of comfort, just kind of setting it on the low E to serve as a secondary mute. I'm already muting it with this finger. Now I don't have to do that. It's just it needs to go somewhere. I don't want to flip you guys off. So I figured, no, just kidding. No, but really, I wouldn't flip you guys off. So that's, you'll notice that a lot when people play, even with power chords sometimes. So. But be careful that you don't get this. Hey, that almost sounds cool in a Soundgarden-ish Faith No More way. Okay, it is cooking in here. Don't get mad at me. I'm going to walk over here and turn this fan on, but it's a bit noisy. Alright. Oh. We're getting thunderstorms, everything out here. It's just, but it's humid as heck. Sorry for that noise, guys, but the lesson's over. I do teach on Skype, not just in the United States, not just in my city, not just in my state, but around the world. So if you're interested in taking some private lessons with me, you can. Guitar and bass, and my wife Jolene teaches vocals. Got a band right there. Man, it's noisier than normal. Sorry, guys. So anyways, what I do is 30-minute and 60-minute lessons once a week or bi-weekly. The more you pay for in advance, you get a discount on the price. Email me for that information, rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com and mike@rockinguitarlessons.com. Or you can go to my website, rockinguitarlessons.com, and all the price breakdown is right there. You can pay per lesson, but it costs you a little bit more that way. If you're not able to do the private lessons with me on Skype, but you still want to get lessons, have no fear, because you still can. I offer what's called CVT and CT lessons, custom video tablature and custom tablature. You let me know what it is you want to learn. That's the custom part. And I transcribe by ear, do my research to get this stuff right. And that by research, I mean I go to live performance if I need to see where hand placement is on the strings. And ultimately the studio version, because unless you specify, that's what I do. Some people just want the guitar solo, some people want the full song with the solo, some people want the full song with the solo and the second and third guitar. You let me know. Then I timestamp, subgroup everything, scan the tabs, send them to your email, and then I upload a video lesson to this channel. There usually winds up being a couple videos, depending on how long the song is. And that's it. A CT lesson is the same thing, but there's no video. All I require is a minimum $75 deposit. Sometimes they'll give you a to-do price up front. Some people prefer that. And for the CT lessons, it kind of depends what it is, what the deposit would be, but they're deducted off the total. Okay, so I do have information on my website about that, as well as this channel and in my description. So, having said all that, be sure to subscribe, guys. Share, request. This channel's about you guys, and it will continue to be so. So if you can't afford lessons with me, don't worry about it. This channel is here for those of you who can't afford lessons. And it's all requests, so it really is about you guys. So don't think, you know, I'm not going to bother requesting, because I may pick your song. It only takes you a second to make the request. Alright, so until next time, I'm Mike Gross, Rocking Guitar Lessons. We'll see you guys later.